look who it is. The most controversial man in boxing, a.k.a. Omaha's most wanted. Manager Marty. What's good, Marty?
Oh, man, I'm great, man. How you, brother?
I'm chilling, right?
Well, you know what it is.
Yeah, but
you already know what it is.
But news broke, right? Terence Crawford has been stripped of the IBF world title.
Yep.
And they have upgraded Jaron Ennis to full champion. You got a lot of people calling Boots an email champion. You got a lot of Crawford fans that are really, really upset. What's your thoughts?
This is a very simple thing. Let's put things in proper perspective. Jaron Boots Ennis' dad, Bozy Ennis, petitioned the IBF over a year and a few months ago. So this was just a setup play for the inevitable to happen, and it finally happened. Now, of course, we would have liked to see Boots win the title in the ring,
yes.
But that does not necessarily mean that he's an email, quote-unquote, paper champion or email champion. And this is the, how can I put this? This is like the equivalency to what just happened. If you have two fighters competing in a ring for a vacant title and the fighter wins and becomes a champion, is that fighter who won an email champion?
The argument that Crawford fans are making is that he didn't win it. He didn't fight somebody for it. But the reality is, technically, he did when he fought Kareem Chikazin for the IBF interim, and then fought then defended it against Roman Villa.
That's correct.
People aren't familiar with what an interim champion is. Explain it to them.
Before I explain that, let me explain the reason why Boots Ennis did not fight for the IBF title. For the same reason that he didn't fight for the WBO title. Terence Crawford did not want to fight the young gun. It's just very simple. When you have a fighter who's an interim champion, the whole purpose of that fighter being an interim champion is so that everybody can recognize that at some point in the near future, not distance, but near future, they are going to actually become the champion of that sanctioning body. It's very simple. And a lot of people don't understand that there's a protocol to it. And the protocol comes with this right here, the money. And I'm not talking about from the fighter, I'm talking about from the representation. Everything is about timing in the sport of boxing. So anybody that's criticizing Boots for being the IBF champion because he didn't fight and win it in the ring, there's obviously something wrong with them. And what's wrong with them is that they are just focusing in on being a fan of one fighter, Terence Crawford, and not the entire sport of boxing.
Okay, explain what interim champion is.
An interim champion is a champion who basically did what they had to do to get out of the 10 to 15 fighter ranking system to now legitimately be available to fight for a title. Now, once they become the interim champion, like I just said before, in the near future, it's like soon, it's inevitable for them to be able to represent the sanctioning body and become the champion of that sanctioning body.